Good morning in Washington, and unfortunately some more troubling news for the commuters in Montgomery County. This is the water main break, and that's putting it lightly. Look at all this water just gushing out onto the highway here along Piney Branch Road. So again, traveling Piney Branch, you'll want to bail out at Flower Avenue or even use University Boulevard as the workaround at this time. Now, we do know that several businesses have been affected by all of this water. We're already hearing reports that there's some flooding to contend with, and we're not sure how many businesses have been affected, but we do know that that is happening right now. There's already flooding, and some of the businesses nearby homes could very well be affected as well. But WSSC is en route to tackle this situation and to turn off this water. Now we're going to toss it over to Pete Perringer. Good morning, Pete Perringer from Montgomery County Fire and Rescue. What can you tell me about this water main break?
Well, I'm out here doing the backstroke out here on Flower Avenue, but a lot of water. WSSC is on the scene. Unfortunately, we do have a couple businesses that have some water conditions. In fact, firefighters have been in there. We have Pepco and RAP to shut off some power. So about 4 or 5 businesses, a bank, a restaurant, and a couple other stores here in the 8700 block of Flower Avenue, which is just north of Piney Branch Road in Silver Spring, Tacoma Park area.
All right, Pete, and how are police directing the traffic around this area? Because we still see the live picture of all this water in the highway.
Yeah, Piney Branch Road is closed off of Flower Avenue, and I'd say a couple blocks of Flower Avenue north of Piney Branch. But Piney Branch seems to get by, for the most part, there is quite a bit of water flowing down towards the Rock Creek from Piney Branch. But at this point, WSSC is on the scene. It looks like they've reduced the water flow a little bit, but this is a pretty sizable water flow. I'm not sure of the main size here, but again, a lot of water. We do have a couple basements of these commercial establishments that are flooded. So a few of the businesses have a couple feet of water in them, but at this point, police are directing. WSSC is on the scene, and it looks like they have reduced the water flow a little bit, but it's still flowing at a pretty decent pace.
Pete, if I could ask you, typically we hear of a lot of water main breaks in the winter because of the cold and the pipes freezing and then they burst. This is the second one today that we've talking about, a huge break. What do you think is the cause of this?
You know, I don't have a clue yet. That's something you probably should address to the utility company, but yes, you are right. I think they are more notable during the winter months, but we have had a few, in fact, a pretty good one, a size one, a couple weeks ago at Silver Spring at Colesville Road and Georgia Avenue, if you recall. And not too long before that, we had a pretty good size one up on Georgia Avenue in the Wheaton area. So you're right, we have had quite a few. Quite a few of them have been spectacular. But again, I just have to think it's the age of some of the pipes that they have going on here, and certainly gets a lot of use. We have a lot of people that live and work around Montgomery County. So at this point, WSSC has been very responsive, and today they're on the scene and working very hard to remedy this situation.
All right, Pete, and again, we do have a portion of Piney Branch shut down between Arliss Street and Flower. Is that correct? Is that what I'm understanding you to say?
Yeah, that seems to be correct for the most part. So a couple of businesses in the 8700 block on the even side, across from the old Flower Theater, if people know where that is. But it's a bank, a couple of Domino's, and a couple other ethnic restaurants and food markets here are closed, and probably will be for a good portion of the day.
Thank you very much, Pete Perringer from Montgomery County Fire and Rescue. And again, we will keep you updated with this. Jeanette Reyes is heading in that direction with a live update shortly.